Generating income relies on a specific set of skills that can be practiced and repeated, even if you currently have no job and zero capital. These methods were tested during the Great Depression of the 1930s, when the global economy collapsed and families struggled for basic meals. In this environment, F.C. Miniger published a framework for building wealth from nothing. Economic conditions were at their absolute worst, with skilled workers wearing signs on the street just to find a day's labor. This environment forced the creation of strategies that don't rely on a stable market or outside investment. We've distilled those principles into a 6-step blueprint you can use to start a service-based business today. If these strategies provided a path forward when the global financial system was failing, they offer a clear starting point for anyone with a phone and an internet connection today. Grab a pen and let's go through the steps. Step 1 is to identify a local daily frustration. Every community has problems that people will pay to solve. Where others see a reason to complain, an entrepreneur sees a potential for cash flow. Think about the elderly neighbors in your area. Many struggle with modern apps or digital payments. Teaching them these basics for a small monthly fee creates a service with zero overhead and immediate value. This is the same logic Phanindra Sama used in 2005. After failing to find a bus ticket during Diwali, he turned that specific frustration into RedBus, an online booking system he eventually sold for 800 crore rupees. Step 2 is the pre-sale. Many entrepreneurs waste months and significant money building a product before they know if anyone wants it. You can avoid this build trap by confirming interest first. Draft a message to 10 local contacts. If you're considering a tiffin service, don't buy equipment yet. Text them, "I'm starting a home-cooked meal delivery next week for 100 rupees a day. Would you like to be on the list?" Securing commitment before you invest any effort ensures you are only building a business where demand already exists. Step 3 is to package your expertise. List one skill you have, like data entry or video editing, and create a fixed price package instead of charging by the hour. Selling your time limits your earnings to the number of hours you can physically work in a day. This chart shows the difference. On the left, a salary hits a hard ceiling. On the right, a fractional consultant manages 5 clients at once. By providing specific results for several clients simultaneously, you match or exceed a standard salary with a flexible schedule. Step 4 is to provide extra value to build loyalty. Write down one free bonus you will give your very first client. For example, a freelance video editor might suggest specific thumbnail designs that improve a client's click-through rate, rather than just delivering the raw edit. Moving from selling labor to providing high-value solutions helps you become a partner that businesses rely on for results. Step 5 is to trigger repeat business. Statistically, it requires 5 times less effort to sell to an existing customer than to find a new one. Consider a house painter. Instead of finishing a job and leaving, a smart professional keeps the client's information on file. 6 months later, they call the client to offer a proactive check for dampness before the monsoon season begins. This keeps the revenue steady without having to hunt for new leads. Step 6 is to start small while mapping your expansion. Draw a line from your current idea to where it could be in 5 years. A baker starts with 1 order, then moves to an Instagram page, and eventually scales to corporate contracts. Every massive operation has a humble starting point. McDonald's began as this simple roadside burger stand. Those early systems were the foundation that allowed them to scale into the global network we see today. Keeping a long-term vision while starting with a single customer shows that a lack of initial resources doesn't have to limit your eventual scale. Review your paper. You now have a problem to solve, a pitch to send, a packaged service, and a plan to keep customers coming back. Capital is no longer your primary constraint. The next step is simply to begin. Take the pre-sale message you wrote in step 2 and send it to 10 people right now. Waiting for a perfect moment usually means never starting at all. Building a business requires creating immediate value for others, using the tools you have in your hands right now. If this blueprint was helpful, like the video and subscribe for more framework breakdowns.